Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Weekend Horoscope for the weekend of July 27th, 28th, and 29th, 2012. I am Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, we got a really fiery weekend ahead. We have so much energy, but let's start with Friday first. Friday is a very important day because this is the energy that leads us into this very passionate weekend where we're going to be fired up. This is great for partying this weekend. This is great to connecting with your heart, living in your heart, being a kid, a typical summer day in America, right? But this is the epitome of what that is. This is all about really expanding our heart. But Friday, we are still wrapping up that moon in Scorpio, which is getting us deep into our heart, emotionally transforming ourselves into our truth. Really, our truth is following our heart, investigating what is deep in our heart, and trusting that we can get to our heart's desire, that we can live in balance and harmony, that we can have the right attitude in our life. Now, this weekend is very important because the moon is going to slip into Sagittarius for the whole weekend. And that moon moving into Sag is going to also connect with the Sun and Mercury, which are conjuncting on Saturday. This is a very clear day of our heart. But this is a Mercury retrograde, right? So it's a lot of review. It's not so much that we're finalizing our decisions of mentally going with the exact attitude of what our heart wants, but it's a very clear moment. It's going to trine over to the moon. That's going to be in Sagittarius. And on top of that, that's going to trine over to Uranus. So we have a grand trine over the weekend in fire. This is really passionate energy. It's very fired up. But that moon in Sagittarius, which emotionally wants us to go big, to explore what our heart can do, to really go as big as we can. This can mean that we can emotionally go too far with our heart. Whenever you have a Sagittarius and a Leo hang out, that is one party. So just be careful of not going too far. But I don't think we will go too far because the moon is going to oppose Venus and it's going to oppose Jupiter. And as we are emotionally going big and seeing how far our heart can go, we must analyze the facts. We must look at the details. We must look at our attitudes as well. And it's an attitude check with going big and what our beliefs are. This is also a stepping into an emotional belief that we can live in our heart, that we can have our greatest heart's desire. Plus, that moon is going to go well with Mars over in Libra over the weekend. This taps into that harmony. And speaking of harmony and partnerships, by the way, Venus now over the weekend will be at that 21-degree mark in Gemini, starting to trine over to Saturn in Libra. This is the past coming back. This is a couple months ago coming back where, wow, relationships now connected with love as well. The review we've been having, the change of attitudes of the partners we need, and also the decisions we are making on what kind of partnerships we want. And over this weekend, we must find what we want in our heart and what we want in our love life. And also look at the attitude of the partnerships we want. And this will help us in structuring a life where we can have a nice balanced life with the right kind of partnerships, but not limiting us from expressing our unique self and being free. Because even though we want partnership right now, the truth of the matter is all the exciting energy is pushing us to wanting to be free. Even though, yes, I'm in a marriage, or yes, I'm in a relationship, I want to do this, and I want to be able to do this, and I want to go here. And you know what? I am a little crazy. And you know what? My partner should accept that. And that's where we're stepping into right now. This is a rearranging of the chessboard when it comes to the people in your life right now. And over this weekend, you will get a taste of that. And actually, all next week, we will be talking about this more. But over this weekend, explore. Explore how big your heart's desires can be. Explore mentally in the attitude of, wow, you really can have your heart come together and true. And also on Saturday, I got to say the moon and the North Node are going to conjunct. That's very powerful as well. This is a place in Sagittarius where the universe really wants us to go to see how far we can go. This is connected with our dreams. This is connected with our heart mainly, though. And I know I've said heart probably about 50 times in this horoscope for the weekend, but that is where it's at this weekend. Connecting to how big your heart can go, what it is that you desire in your heart, what are your passions, where can your creativity thrive, and connecting that with becoming that unique self, that exciting new start that you're ready to be, that new person that you know that you feel inside. And it's connected with your heart, and it's connecting with emotionally believing that you can be that person. Go to my website, david-palmer.com, click up at the store and check out my 15, 30, and 60-minute readings. The sale ends this weekend on Sunday. Actually, I'm going to do it on Monday. I think Monday's the 31st. Whenever the 31st is, so maybe it's Tuesday. But anyways, go to the site, check it out, and click up at the store. I'm here for you. I'm ready to do these readings. I also have my Astro coaching, my 1 week or my 30-day coaching. So check it out. This is going to be a great weekend. Have a lot of fun. And just don't emotionally go too far in the negative sense. If you're not happy, it's becoming clear on what's not making you happy. And I guarantee it's because the little kid inside can't go out to recess. I'll see you on Monday.